Hello, folks, and welcome back to another episode of Striking Ground. I'm your host, Steve G. Back as promised to give you a full detail, what I like to call the raw review, and why I feel Arnold Allen is going to win this 324 against Jean Silva. Let's get right into it. I believe Allen will be the aggressor. Jean will be downloading. Both of them will be. And Jean Silva doesn't check leg kicks. Very rarely does he. He's dominantly a striker, and the way he generates power is through his legs. So he has a very wide stance, which leaves him open to the leg kick. The body kick will still be open as well, because I don't believe Jean Silva is going to be trying to wrestle. But what I believe is going to happen is Arnold will perhaps take the best of the real estate, control the center of the octagon by coming forward, and he's going to go ahead and mix it up a bit, land some leg kicks, maybe a body kick. Hopefully he doesn't get too greedy with them so that Jean Silva doesn't start to read him. And what's going to happen is he'll connect something good because he's southpaw, which is tricky fighting against southpaws, because in combat, you usually don't get a chance to fight against a southpaw. It's mainly orthodox, a right-handed fighter. So he'll land something decent, and what'll happen is it'll get Jean Silva frustrated. He's very emotional. And he likes to go into this, what I like to call like a Yuri Prohaska type flowy state, where he's very offensive, but he becomes unpredictable. That's where he's dangerous at. He has a various array of different weapons that he can use, and uses a lot of angles and decent footwork. Tends to keep his hands a little low sometimes, but he's got a crazy too. That right hand is very fast. He has a lot of ill intent behind it, and that is a punch that is usually open to a southpaw and vice versa. So I believe what's going to happen is if he doesn't get a chance to take him out when he gets mad like that, once that steam blows off, there goes Arnold Allen, which in my opinion has better cardio. He's going to be right back in his face, okay? Now, this dude, Arnold Allen, has ill intent as well. They're both dogs, okay? But Arnold Allen, for coming forward as much as he does, he takes minimum amount of damage. And don't get it twisted. He got rocked by Evilov because he has to keep his hands low. When you are fighting a wrestler, in order to prevent the takedown, you got to be ready to get an underhook. So you got to have your arms particularly low. But you see, he recovered really fast. I believe he even won that third round. So it was a close fight, but ultimately, I think that Jean Silva's been more active. Arnold Allen has been not as active, has perhaps more experience, but Jean Silva might have rocketed fast to where he's at, but he's fought a lot of good people like Vallejos. You should have seen what he did last time in his last outing. That backdrash guy with the curly afro, man, he's a good striker. Who else did he fight? He fought a Drew Dober at 155. He even went up to 155. So he's very dangerous. Woo, woo, woo. We love to fight nerds. They're very smart, and I feel that if he goes out there with a good game plan, he can make it a good fight. But ultimately, I got it decision. Arnold Allen being able to outpoint him. Not saying that he's trying to outpoint him, but that's ultimately my prediction, folks. Thank you for listening and tuning in. Please comment. I check them all and try to respond promptly as much as I can. And go ahead and subscribe so I can give you that good news that I'm passionate about. I appreciate you. Thank you, and God bless.